So today I'm gonna be drawing my future pngtuber sprites here. So as you can see on the background, I am drawing the normal sprite, which will be used most of the time. I will change it from time to time though to the other sprites I will also be drawing here. So as you can see, I'm drawing the sprite I made earlier, but just so you know that as soon as I start drawing the outfit, don't be confused about the outfit, since I earlier said I'm designing the character and it looks a bit different, but I just changed it a bit to make it easier and more comfortable for me to draw on. So at first, when I started to line art, I was struggling a bit, but then I got it right because, yeah, as we all know, yeah, I did the sketch 10T line art, which is pretty basic. So yeah, actually, I just changed the outfit because I didn't know how to make the pants really look good on this. So I just gave her a skirt. So yeah, I think her face turned out really cute and I really like it. So yeah. In the end, I did have to change a bit because to make this pngtuber work, I had to use a green screen. So I had to download the PNGs with a green background. As you can see, I'm not using any while I'm doing this. On one I will show you, but that's the joke sprite, so it's not here yet. Yeah, I'm adding them after the video. Not all of them though. Just the one that, yeah, I'm doing later on in this video. Yeah. So it's not gonna be showing yet, but it will show in the future of this video, so no worries. As you might be able to tell, I am doing a bit of as you can see, I'm drawing here. Well, I don't know what I was starting to say, but yeah, I'm drawing. Yeah. So here, as you can see, I started making the keyboard actually look like a keyboard instead of a gray box. So I did this thing where I add a frame and then I add these. That is actually a feature of Ivy's Mate X. So I used it to make these. It's not what people usually use, but works for me. At least works enough. It's not really the best for this kind of stuff, but good enough. Okay, so I'm almost finished with this sprite. Soon I will be moving on to the next one, but not yet. That is extremely soon though. So as you can see, I am about to finish with this keyboard here, and yeah, if you're wondering that I sound a bit different from usual people, I'm not really from English, so my accent isn't exactly the best. Yeah, well, you get the point. I also meant that I'm not from England, and not that I'm not from English, because that's not how you say it. Thankfully, I do know a lot of English though, which is extremely good. So as you can see, I am about to finish. Now I'm just playing with the faces because I forgot that I need to add the background. Yeah. So now I'm making the angry or annoyed sprites, which is also, of course, starting with a sketch. So my style always seems a bit different. I use extremely different brush strokes all the time. Sometimes I use more, sometimes I use less, sometimes I use bigger, a lot bigger, and sometimes I use a lot smaller. One time I tried the kinda small lines. I still don't do exactly small lines or thin because I don't really like how that looks, nor do I like doing it, so why would I like it? So as you can see, I seem pretty tired here, which is how I'd usually act if I was playing and something annoying happened. But yeah. Wait. Yeah. Sorry for stopping to talk for a bit there. Yeah. Also, don't get confused if you hear some sounds in the background because my sister is, well, she has a video playing on the Xbox. So yeah, as you can see, I'm doing the liner right now for my art for the sprites. I will during the next week. I will during the next week make a playing video with this new pngtuber I'm making here on the video. So yeah, because I exactly make these for that. Also, if you're wondering why this is like, if you're wondering, yeah, I can't remember what I was about to say. So also, I decided that after this, I should probably record my speed paints and not take them off Ibis Paint because of exactly, well, not showing the undos. Yeah. So as you can see, I'm right now making the other faces. I usually add the mouth and the open mouth and the closed mouth onto different layers, and same with the eyes, because then I can easily download them and mix them up, because it's just easier that way. So as you can see, here I am just coloring it all. Yeah, I made the faces before the color, so don't get confused about that. So yeah, it would be nice if it would show you the undos, because you'd see how I wasn't actually so confident with my lines. It took me a few tries for like each line. Well, in this, it doesn't show you the undos. Also, if you're wondering what's up with my voice, I'm not really sure. I don't usually talk for this long, so yeah. I did split this into a few recordings, but I recorded them in the same sitting, so yeah. Also, I don't know what I'm talking about recordings because I'm recording it right now. So yeah, as you can see, I'm just making the face. I did color the eyes a bit because it just looks better. Also, I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Oh, right, shadows. I was taking the colors. So yeah, it's just a small bit of details, but I like doing small details. So yeah, that was the bigger one. Also, I am so sorry for using the bucket tool. Yeah, I apologize for that. So as you can see, I'm just adding the shadows and everything. I like eating toast. This is nearly done, and now it is. To the next sprite. So here I'm drawing the joke sprites, where I am somehow controlling it with my legs. Also, as you might have seen from that small clip at the start, I grew a unicorn horn for myself to use the mouse. I have no idea why I did that. It's a joke. It's a joke sprite, so it's meant to be funny. Yeah, as you can see, I have a horn. And I'm using magic. I straight up pulled the horn out of My Little Pony and the magic. So yeah, I guess the magic is just like that in there. So yeah. Or not exactly like that, but kinda. So yeah, as you can see here, I'm doing just the line art. So yeah, this is also the sprite you're gonna be seeing the green background in. I use the green screen because I use OBS Studio, and that's just the best way to add a pngtuber. So yeah, that's the point. So as you can see, while I'm doing liner, I added those few lines on the horn. That's just as well from My Little Pony. As you can probably recognize it because so many kids watched it. So yeah. Here you could kinda see my undos, but that was just because the mouth was on a different layer and I could just easily erase it. So I just did. As you can see, here I am just coloring everything. This is also like the most detailed sprite. I just made it like an artwork, so I actually added pro lighting and some of my unique color theory. Yeah, I will be explaining the color theory when I'm doing it, and it will be in a while. I usually do the color theory stuff with the lighting, so yeah. Also, I have this problem where I add some of the shadows before I do the exact lighting. It's probably a big problem I should change, but it's hard to change. So I'm trying, but it's not really working. Although I did add some shadows in the end, like as well, like that. So no worries. I was able to keep it good. Here I'm doing the small lightings, as you can see, on the upper short shirt right now. And now I lost track of what I was doing. I have no idea what I'm even doing right now on this video that I'm showing you because I cannot find any movement. Oh no. Oh yeah, that. This was in the end scrapped because it didn't look good. I usually do this kind of stuff and then just delete it if it doesn't end up looking good. Yeah. That didn't end up good. So yeah. Now you will be seeing the color theory. So my kind of color theory is that with the shadows and lighting, I pick a random color for the shadows and a random color for the lighting. They don't even have to be dark or light, just neon. And yeah, it ends up looking pretty good. Then I just add random colors on top. That makes it just pop up and more. And then I just do this hue saturation thingy where I just make it look like how I think it looks good. So this is about to be done actually. Now I'm just trying to figure out how I'm supposed to do the green screen. I wasted a lot of time on this, but ended up just making it simply on the background. Because of the transparency of the magic, that's the thing where everything went wrong actually. Thankfully, I was able to figure it out in the end, so that's great. I wasted my time on this. So as you can see, I completely just wasted my time on nothing. Then I ended up just putting it in the background. I'm not sure if that's gonna work that good, but instead I did it. So here I'm doing the sad sprites. I ended up making it kinda from a meme or trend. At least it's a popular music nowadays. I don't know why this isn't really showing anything right now. Oh right, I forgot. I originally didn't really do anything on this. Then I just started drawing on it because I didn't want to waste a canvas. That was completely good. As you can see, I'm drawing the sprites here. So here it's like Tamim, sad face. So yeah, I didn't. I'm not sure, but I don't think I drew a keyboard here because I cannot really. I just can't remember. So thankfully, during the next week is gonna start soon, and I'm gonna be able to use this pngtuber. Also, I'm working on making a VTuber model in the future, not yet though, but I'm working on the model's art right now. So yeah, at first I will be just using, of course, a pngtuber. Also, if you didn't notice, if you did notice, on the joke sprite, I will not blame you if you commented. If you had commented before this point, I didn't make the eyes closed and open. I just wanted to make it silly that it doesn't actually open its eyes. So yeah, point for you if you did notice, though. Most people probably won't notice that at all. So as you can see here, I'm just drawing the outlines. Soon I will get into coloring. This didn't take such a long time. Also, I slowed down the speed paint, so you would be pretty much at the same rate as how I drew it, and not how long it took me. Okay, yeah, because I didn't want to go extremely fast like my speed paints in the shorts I make, because those don't have to be as long, and also these don't need to be that short. So yeah, as you can see, I already started the coloring. Thankfully, I didn't use as much of the bucket tool in here, which I love. That I remembered. So as you can see, I'm just coloring small holes. Now I'm making the hair with the bucket tool. I'm sorry. Lightening up the skin a bit. Yeah. So as you can see, I'm clearly just lightening the skin, doing nothing else here, So the hair wouldn't match too much because the hair is clearly darker in the design. Also, I didn't make this design accurate that much. So as you can see, I have no idea what I'm doing right now. Okay, good. I started coloring that. This is also kind of a joke sprite, but not really the joke sprite. It's not gonna be used like that. So yeah, this is based off like the cry for me meme. So yeah, I thought it was funny to make it like that. Wait, I just realized I left a dot near the hair for a bit. Why did I just scribble there? Well, so right now I'm just doing the lighting early again. Oh right, but I didn't add that good lighting in this one, so it's fine. Because this won't be used that much as the other stuff. And if you do not add good lighting to the joke sprites, I will literally show up at your house and get you. There's nothing you can do about it. Yeah. I am so evil. Also, I can remember when I was little, I didn't know how I could go back to editing it, so I thought I just had to finish the art piece in one sitting. So yeah, here, it's done. Bye. I'm ending the video now.